Sunday services at the Second Missionary Baptist Church were interrupted by song, praise, and some much-needed help.
$27,770.58.
More than $27,000 was collected by the neighboring Sunrise Christian Fellowship. The money all going to help finish building the Baptist church next door.
The Simi Valley Baptist Church has been sitting on this corner for 3 years. The city told the pastor that they couldn't move in until they tore down the old church and build a parking lot in its place.
So in the meantime, the faithful have been gathering inside a smaller church on the same plot of land. That story gave Pastor Ken Kraft an idea.
Pastor Willie, we received a special offering this weekend that we want to give to you and to help you complete this project, and we couldn't think of a better Sunday besides Super Bowl Sunday. We're calling it Super Blessing Sunday. Give you a check for $27,000.
Hundreds gathered to witness what some are calling a prayer answered in heaven.
This has been a prayer answer for us, yes.
I knew that we were loved, but this is an overwhelming expression of love, and words cannot express what's going on in my heart.
We've broken denominational lines, racial lines, every kind of barrier that we've built up as mankind.
After the hugs and the tears, Sunday services continued, this time with something new to be thankful for. New friends just a door away. In the Simi Valley, Juan Fernandez, Channel 2 News.
Report now, below over to Pacoima, where Juan Fernandez is standing by with the latest on what's happening there. Juan?
That's right, Larry. And by looking at these beautiful pictures behind me here, it's hard to believe that just a little while ago here in Pacoima, there was rain, clouds, even thunder and lightning. It was a very quick-moving storm that caught many people off guard.
In Pacoima, things went from clear blue skies to dark, cold, and rainy within minutes.
A lot of thunder, lightning, and it got real dark.
And after the clouds rolled in, the skies opened up, pelting people down below with rain and marble-sized hail.
About the size of a dime a little over. And my truck was all full of it. All up here, so I had to put this plywood on because I was afraid it might damage my hood and my windshield.
The Martinez brothers were home alone and got quite a scare. Yasser gathered his family together and waited.
We were by the window, and then my sister screamed, "You guys get in!" And then they went in the garage. I told them, "It's running outside. Something's running outside." And they went in, because we had one window broken, and went inside, and we were cold.
She was crying, and I was like, I was just getting ready, just to get all my family, together, and just in case something happened, like an earthquake.
Did you have any idea what it was?
Well, not at first. I went up to the back door, and it was coming down pretty hard all over the cars. It was pretty, right all over.
Even when the hail stopped, the rain kept coming down. And as this cold, rainy, hit-and-run storm moved on, it left plenty of reminders behind.
Back out live here, and another beautiful reminder is what you see behind me here. Snow-capped mountains, even at these lower elevations. This area here in Pacoima got a little bit of snow. Right now, the streets are pretty much dry. The drainage taking most of the water away from the streets. So here in Pacoima, things look like they're drying up rather nicely. Reporting live in Pacoima, I'm Juan Fernandez, Channel 2 News.
Almost as though it didn't happen at all, huh?
When is winter supposed to end anyway?
Oh.
What effect these amazing gale force winds are having is my partner, Juan Fernandez, who's in Silmar. Juan, what's going on there?
Well, let me tell you, Deborah, this is probably one of the worst areas that I've seen on our drive out here. We're on the 210 in Silmar, just off of Hubbard Street, and the gusts are picking up pretty strong here. As you can see, big rigs are behind me, and that's pretty much the biggest problem. CHP is telling everyone to stay off the 210, to stay off most major freeways where big rigs also travel, because we are sharing the same roadway, and they're having a lot of trouble. A lot of these big rigs turning over. We spoke to one CHP officer who said he had trouble just getting out to the scene. Take a listen.
What we have is an overturned tractor trailer. The apparent reason for this to overturn is he had an empty load in there and decided to challenge Mother Nature this morning, and he lost. I I've had estimates of winds of up to 50 knots out at this location in particular. And I don't see it getting any better for quite some time. We have put out wind advisories for both the Altadena area and West Valley areas in the San Fernando Valley. And hopefully people are listening to the radios and taking heed to what we've told them by staying off the freeway for a while. Definitely the worst I've seen since I've been in the area with the overturns. And fortunately, nobody has been seriously injured, and that's what we're thankful for.
Back out live here, you can see just what the wind is doing here. Just one of the larger trees in the area. If you heard the CHP officer just a moment ago, he said to stay tuned to the radio, to watch television, and make sure you know when these wind advisories are over. For right now, as he said, wind advisories are still in effect in Altadena and for most of the West Valley. Reporting live from Silmar, I'm Juan Fernandez. Back to you.
Okay, Juan and Deborah, thank you both very much. Well, these cold Santa Ana... Juan Fernandez has been on the scene of this explosion all day, and he joins us live with the latest. Juan.
Well, and the gas company's main priority tonight is to secure the area, and that's exactly what they're doing right now. They tell me that on Monday, the entire pipeline goes to an engineering firm for analysis, because they say what happened tonight should have never happened. After the chaos comes the calm and the cleanup. Tonight, work crews brought in the heavy artillery to move mounds of rubble, shattered glass, and blasted concrete.
All of a sudden I hear this big explosion. So I turned around and all the concrete was like in the sky and there was like a big cloud.
What was first thought to be a natural gas explosion turned out to be a nitrogen gas explosion that went off during a test by the gas company. We wanted to get to the bottom of this one, and we did. This is it. This metal pipe and its rupture caused all this destruction.
They pressure tested it at 400 pounds per square inch, but this pipeline is actually designed to withstand about 1,000 pounds per square inch. So very unusual, and there'll be a complete investigation.
5 people were injured in the blast, but it was these nearby buildings that took the biggest hit. This Kentucky Fried Chicken is now out of business after a huge piece of asphalt came crashing down through the roof.
We've already gone through all the buildings that were affected. All the buildings are structurally sound except the Kentucky Fried Chicken building, which had sustained substantial damage to the tile work.
And even after everything is back up at people here forget the blast that rocked Echo Park. Well, the gas company tells us that they should be out here for at least another few hours. They say midnight, hopefully, is the earliest time they'll get through. But until then, the only traffic moving is southbound traffic on Glendale, so if you don't have to be in this area, try to stay away. Reporting live in Echo Park, I'm Juan Fernandez, Channel 2 News.
Thanks so much, Juan. Start with Juan.
Well, and the investigation and the cleanup continues here. A team from the gas company is out right now trying to get to the bottom of this. They want to find out what caused the explosion that rocked this neighborhood.